All right. Scorpio. That's what I'm doing. Scorpio. Power read. How do you access your power? Let's see. I saw the Ace of Swords on a split deck. Yeah, it's at the bottom. And I'm getting speak your truth. Without judgment. Yeah. Okay. Speak your truth without judgment, but don't be harsh. Like, unless it's completely necessary. I was getting the TikTok sound. You're beautiful and capable of great things. Like murder. But don't do that though. It's completely necessary. But yeah. Your words are way better than a sword at like ending people. That's what I'm getting from that. So we have like the King of Swords in this deck, and his sword is pointed down. So you are being told to like speak your truth, but be mindful of like how you're doing so. Because you may like be mindful of how you're speaking your truth. There are some times where harsh words are necessary, but it is up to you to use your discernment on when those harsh words are necessary. Because you can destroy relationships that way that you didn't mean to. You want to tell, like you want to speak the truth, but you also like don't want to just do it to be an asshole. Be very mindful of the battles that you are facing right now. Like, choose your battles wisely. Because some battles do need to be fought with firm, potentially damaging words. But, you know, if that's your truth, then that's your truth. But others, some people are not responsible for the pain and the hurt that you have faced. And so you do not need to bring the battle to them as if they are, is what I'm getting from this. Then we have the Seven of Swords on the bottom, and their fingers are crossed. And it's giving broken promises. A lot of things were said that never happened. Whether it's from you or to you, I don't know. But speak truth. Be very discerning about how you're speaking your truth. You don't want to yell at the wrong person, because we have judgment in reverse. So this is giving like speak truth without judgment. You want to set yourself free from that. And then to clarify judgment, we have marriage. Now, originally, like, it had slipped into reverse as soon as it hit the floor, but it twisted to the cross position. And so it's giving that be careful, because the relationships that you have, based on the way that you speak to these people, these interactions, it's going to make or break them. Now, you don't want to suppress yourself. You don't want to suppress your truth. You want to speak that. But you don't want to, say, yell at your sister because you're having an altercation with your brother. Or, you know, if you're having an issue with your boss, you don't want to bring that home to your wife and kids or your husband and kids. It's take the battle to who the battle actually belongs to. And you want to be very discerning about how you're handling these situations. If you have a bad day at work, that's not your family's fault that you had a bad day at work. So you don't want to go and take that bad day out on them. Because you can destroy relationships like that. And then the next card that comes out is the Eight of Cups. Now, with them moving up in towards the planets, it looks like you're elevating, but you have to learn to balance out these emotions first. Because the way these cups are stacked, it's really giving like, you got to get those emotions organized. You got to put them in their right places so that they stack up properly. And then under that, we have the family room in reverse. So you might even have like past issues that you're moving on from. Maybe like how you had a dysfunctional family from before and you have a family that you've made now. You don't want to bring that dysfunctional family, those dysfunctional family issues into the family that you have built or are building. Because any of those parental issues, they're not the responsibility of your partner, they're your responsibility. So if you're having trauma or like just any kind of like issues with authority figures from your past, it's not the responsibility of your friends and family to skirt around these issues. It is your responsibility to communicate and to ensure that you're getting the help that you need or working through these issues in whatever way best suits you. And then finally we have the Three of Pentacles. And it's okay to share these experiences with safe people. And this one, I'm feeling tears. Like you might be afraid to cry in front of people because of how you were raised or like some traumas that you never spoke of. There's something that you're holding back that you haven't shared with anyone. And it's really pressing on your mind. And in order to turn it around, it's something that needs to be shared. Even if you don't share it with any actual person or like talk directly to your spirit team, you could journal it and burn it if it's something you never want anyone to ever see. But with the three people here and how evenly this is broken up, you may feel less alone if you share it with other people. And I'm getting like group therapy from this. So yeah, it looks like you've got some like really harsh issues that need to be worked out. But like on the other side of this, you have like a sudden like uplifting like energy. Like you have sudden wealth at the bottom of this card and lovers at the top. So you have balanced relationships that bring this abundance of love and support on the other side of all of it. Anyway, I hope that helped.